subscribe.
Orange, you excited to see what we're making today? We're making orange jello slices! Alright, so to begin we'll need half a cup of cold water. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll need to pour in a quarter cup of corn syrup to make our fruit nice and sweet. That should do it. And now let's just grab a spoon and mix it all together. If you guys are following along and making these awesome orange jello slices with us, just know that this should fill up 2 full oranges. So if you're trying to make more, you have to adjust it. Once you finish mixing it up, just pour it in a pot. For this, we'll need 2 packets of unflavored gelatin. Here's 1. And here's 2. Since we're using an orange, we'll need the orange jello. And you can go ahead and throw in this whole packet. That's a lot of orange jello powder! I'm sure many of you are familiar with this by now since you've watched a lot of jello videos, but we're gonna need to mix this up until all the powder dissolves. And if it's your first time tuning in or your first time following along with us, just know that this mixing part takes a little bit, but don't worry, it'll go away. So just keep mixing and mixing. Mix, 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 mix. And right when it looks like this, you could stop stirring because it's perfect. So now just turn the stove onto low heat and wait about 5 to 10 minutes. While we wait for that, the first step we need to do with the orange is to cut it in half. So I'll go ahead and slice it. This part shouldn't be that hard, but be careful guys. We are still using a sharp object. Alright, so now that we cut it in half, we need to take out the orange meat. Easiest way to do this is just use a spoon and carve it around the edge and it should come out in one piece. Compared to the gummy sodas, these are definitely easier to make. You don't need an X-Acto knife to cut through plastic. You don't need to use duct tape. All you need to do is just carve out the meat with a spoon. Pretty simple. Okay, I'm almost finished. You know, another nice thing about making these orange jello slices is that you can eat the orange. Yum! Normally, when we do the soda ones, we mix it in with the jello, but for this, we could eat the orange as we go, or set it aside for later. A nice little snack. Alright, so once you carved out all the meat, you're gonna need something to place your orange peels on. I recommend a cupcake pan, just because the orange peels actually sit nicely on top of it. So I placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'll go ahead and fill up the orange peels with the jello mix. And yes, if you were wondering, I did make a little extra because I'm using 3 oranges. So if you've been following along, be sure to have 4 peels instead of 6, or else you won't be able to fill it up to the top. But if you do have extra peels, you could always make more mix. I just filled up 1 full orange. Moving on to the second one. And we made 2 full oranges. Pour, pour, pour. And once I fill this up, we'll have all 3 finished. I just got an idea while pouring. We could also use these orange peels to make mini punch bowls. That would be pretty cool. And once you're finished, you can put this in the fridge. We have to wait 1 full day. See you tomorrow. Woo! And we're back! We have 6 perfect orange halves. Check this out. Doesn't it look pretty awesome? They sort of remind me of orange watermelons too. Let's touch it. Ooh, jelly! And it's nice and cold. We did a pretty good job, guys. You know, if these were the gummy soda bottles, we'd be struggling right now trying to take out the plastic. But all we need to do for this now is just cut it. Oh, but be sure you're using a sharp knife. You want to make sure your orange peels are nice and clean. Like this. Here is a perfect orange wedge. Or an orange watermelon slice. I know these don't look as real as the gummy sodas, but it's still a really fun do-it-yourself project. Let's cut this even thinner. Make a nice little orange slice. I can't wait to taste test this! It smells really good. Hopefully it tastes pretty good. For the gummy soda ones, we always mix in the soda, so it has that same taste. But for this, we only use the orange jello, unflavored gelatin, and corn syrup. So hopefully it brings out the taste of an orange. By the way, if you guys think this is pretty cool, let us know if you want to see more. We've been doing a lot of the gummy soda ones, so we wanted to change it up just a little bit. So if there's another fruit you want us to do, just write it in the comments below. Okay, I'm almost done slicing this up. Whew! Alright guys, it's the moment of truth. Time to taste test this. I think I'll go with this one. Wow, that's good. Obviously, it's gummier than the fruit, but it actually tastes like an orange. And it's not that sweet either. I would say it's pretty close to the sweetness of an orange. So if you guys want to add more corn syrup, feel free. Okay, you guys want to see my samurai knife skills? Watch me cut this orange super fast. Yeah. Whooshing. He can cut an orange with his eyes closed. He cuts it with great strength, precision, and speed. He is the greatest orange cutter alive. Sorry guys, I'm having too much fun cutting these oranges. Woo! I cut up a lot of orange jello slices. Who wants some? One more thing before I go. If you don't want to use a knife to cut this up, there's actually another way you could eat this. Just grab a spoon and treat this like a fruit bowl. This is for all my lazy people out there. I'm gonna go for another bite. Delicious! Well, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to watch more. See you soon. Also, if you haven't done so already, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The links are in the description box below.